Welcome to Any Hoop Pod with your boy JC, and we are back. The NBA is back, baby. We finally back. No preseason, no summer league, no rookie games, nothing like that. We officially back. We back with real basketball, bro. With real basketball, we back with meaningful games that mean something. We had 2 games last night to start off the season, bro, and boy, was they some good games, man. It was some good games. The first game went into double overtime, but the Thunder outlast the Rockets. That was a good game, bro. And there was some stuff that I was looking at in that game. And if you follow me on Twitter at AnyHoopPod215, follow us on Twitter or X, right? X, you know what I mean? I'm old head. I still call it Twitter. There's a lot going on, but look, SGA, he came in cool 35. He came in with a cool 35, bro. But Sengun came in with a 39. He came in with a 40 piece, bro. He came in and dropped a 40 piece. Here's what I seen in the game, bro. The Rockets, they gonna have to really get that point guard situation situated. I'm not gonna hold you. They're gonna have to get that point guard situation situated because it was a point in the game, in the middle of the game. Even in the beginning of the game, even though they was up for most of the first half. I was looking at it like, dang, bro, they really need that playmaker because mid first quarter and for most of the second quarter, they was pressing. They was pressing them because they knew they didn't have a real ball handler, bro. They knew they didn't have a real point guard. They knew they didn't have a real playmaker. So OKC, they just pressed you. That's the wrong team to go into a game against without no playmaker, bro, without a real point guard. That was a rough first game for the Rockets. I'm not going to lie. That was a rough first game for the Rockets. One, they're a brand new team. So it was a lot of stuff going on where KD and the young guys wasn't on the same page. I knew this was going to happen. They were passing the ball up to KD at certain points, wasn't passing it to him fast enough. It was a lot going on where there was a lot of miscommunications with KD. Obviously, brand new team, brand new group of guys. They're young players, so you know they was probably a little nervous for the first game. They wanted to come and make a statement and kill the ring ceremony and everything. Shout out to OKC too. Those rings was beautiful, but they wanted to come in and kill the whole ring ceremony and everything like that. But I think that added a lot of pressure to them. And because of that, they had jitters. They was just jittery out there, you feel what I'm saying? New team, new everything, you feel me? Also playing with KD. But who also came to hoop, though, was Sengun. I really like the offense from Sengun. They needed three-point shooting. Guess who gave them three-point shooting? Sengun was out there hitting threes, bro. Shepard was out there hitting threes a little bit. And let's talk about Shepard, bro. I like Shepard. They're going to be all right. I like Shepard. The only downside with Shepard is he's small. So offensive players pick on him on the defensive end. You feel what I'm saying? He can get caught up with screens and switching and all that. But Houston's defense is solid enough. The other 4 guys are solid enough to help him out on defense. He's not a cone out there either. He's not a cone. You feel me? He's not out there just to be a cone. He out there actually playing defense. He's just smaller than a lot of the guys. He's not as strong as the other guys. The guys that he's playing against. But on the offensive end, I really like the way he was handling the rock and he was playmaking out there, bro. I really appreciated that out there, bro. He was really out there saving the day. I feel like he really saved the day. He kept them in that game because they really needed a playmaker, bro. You should have seen how KD was. First of all, look, bro, KD was out there irked, bro. He was out there irked. He wasn't feeling it. He was not out there feeling it, bro. He was out there irked. They was trying to pass the ball at certain spots. He didn't want it. He wanted the ball in certain spots. They wasn't passing it to him. And then a lot of the times the offense was stagnant. So he had to just grab the ball, move out the way, 4-5 flat, 1-4 flat. I'm sorry. I know what I'm talking about. 1-4 flat, move out the way. It's time for me to hoop, bro. And a lot of his buckets was tough. They was tough buckets, bro. And I know he was like, damn, I miss Steph Curry, bro. Because when he was over there at OKC, it was easy for him to operate like that. You feel what I'm saying? There's not that type of gravity on the squad right now, bro. It was a point in time in like the first quarter, second quarter, I'm like, damn, bro, they need shooting out there. Like, OKC is not respecting the fact that they out there shooting. Now, don't get me wrong, though. They shot enough threes to stay into the game. That's something that, again, I was impressed about. How many threes that they shot that they was able to stay into the game. And hold on, let me get the numbers for y'all real quick. Because they shot enough. They shot enough to stay into the game. And I was like, damn, they really, you know what I mean? They was around. 3 points. They were 11 for 39. So they shot 11, made 11 3-pointers, and I was impressed by that because I didn't think they was going to make 11. But a lot of that came from Sengun, bro. I'm telling you, a lot of that came from Sengun. You can't expect them to have 40 every night. So that's going to be something to look out for, y'all. the offense, everything that we've already talked about in preseason. If you go watch my other videos, my other live streams, I got breakdowns of the new squads and everybody on new squads and everything like that. Watch my videos, last videos I posted is to break it down to teams and everything like that. But like I said in those videos, in those live streams previously, that this offense is going to be missing Fred VanVleet and that they're going to need a playmaker and somebody going to have to step up. Amin Thompson and Shepard, I see the light. I see the light at the end of the tunnel, bro. I see the light at the end of the tunnel. What I seen from them, the playmaking that they was doing out there, the reads that they were making out there, and some of the shots they was hitting out there. Amin Thompson was hitting a couple of those shots in the corner, those threes in the corner. I think he had at least 2 of those. I seen him hit a couple threes out there. So there is hope, bro. They're not hopeless in those categories as far as shooting and playmaking. They're not hopeless in those categories, bro. They can do something a little bit. Offense still needs some work, though. Offense definitely still needs some work. And OKC, I feel like without J-Dub, there was points where their offense was stagnant. So they were playing great defense on SGA. You feel what I'm saying? You know Houston got great defense. He's playing great defense on SGA, playing the gaps, making it hard for him to do his thing in the mid-range. You feel what I'm saying? Even though he got off. That's SGA. You feel me? He's going to do what he's going to do. But they made it real tough on him to get the points. They weren't easy buckets. He had to go actually earn those buckets. You feel what I'm saying? And when he was being played real hard, listen, in the first half, they was on him. They wasn't trying to even let him touch the ball. You feel what I'm saying? First half was rough for my man. He came in the second half. I think he had 12 points in the fourth quarter. You feel what I'm saying? Push the game to overtime type situation. My man tough. You feel me? My man tough. He came out there and hooped. But they was making it tough on him. And the reason that OKC offense was stagnant because they didn't have another person that was hooping with SGA that can just initiate offense instantly. Now they have great shooting, like they always got. They got great shooting. So obviously they decided they was able to stay into the game and they was obviously able to pull out the dub at the end. But this is why I went to double overtime, because both teams lacked shooting and lacked a little bit on offense that night. You feel what I'm saying? No Fred VanVleet, no J-Dub. So it was a lack of offense on both ends. And that's why this game went to double overtime. I would like to see them fully, obviously, Fred VanVleet out for the season. But I can't wait to see OKC fully healthy because I don't think this game goes into double overtime with J-Dub in there. I'm trying to tell you. The type of action that they needed in the first half of the game was J-Dub action. I'm trying to tell you. The same type of defense that teams were playing against OKC in the playoffs, that's what Houston came to do. You feel what I'm saying? Another thing, too, about Houston, bro, and we can't sleep on Houston, bro, because they are well coached, bro. That's something that I think that we sleeping on, how good Ime Udoka is over there, bro. They are well coached. The rotations were perfect out there, bro. I'm not going to lie. I was really feeling the rotations out there. He put in Shepard when Shepard needed to be put in, bro. He took him out when he needed to be taken out, bro. Listen, I'm trying to tell you, bro. He did good, bro. They did a little point guard playmaking by committee. We'll see how long that lasts until somebody step up. But I really think Shepard is going to be this is his season, bro. If he wanted to step out and do his thing and make a name for himself, bro, this is the season to do it, bro, because you have the opportunity, bro, to be that playmaker. And I feel like he wanted to do that, and he was really stepping. Listen, I'm not mad at him, bro. I was really impressed by him yesterday, bro. I'm not going to lie. I was really impressed by him yesterday. So that was a good matchup right there. But let's get into the second game, bro, because the Lakers versus the Golden State Warriors. Luka. Now, listen. Great game by my man Luka, but the Lakers look rough out there, bro. 43 points, 12 rebounds, and 9 assists by Luka, my pick for MVP. You feel what I'm saying? But for the rest of these guys, look, Austin Reeves is Austin Reeves. He did his thing, 26. I can't ask more from Austin Reeves, bro. That's what you need from Austin Reeves, bro. But what we got to say about Austin Reeves, bro, is the foul trouble, bro. I know you trying to play defense. You're not trying to be a cone. I feel you, bro. You're not trying to be a cone, bro. You're not trying to be like your bro Luka over there, bro. You feel what I'm saying? He got the right not to play defense. He giving you 40 points. You're not giving us 40 points. You feel what I'm saying? So I understand the effort that you're giving out there, but you got to relax on the fouls. There was a point in time that he's in foul trouble, and we played a lot of time without Austin Reeves on the court, bro, in that third quarter, which led to the downfall of the whole game, bro. They was terrible in the third quarter. In the third quarter, they got out 10 points in the third quarter. When in the other quarters, it was within 5 points. You feel what I'm saying? So like they have to do better in the third quarter. But 2, Austin Reeves, you cannot get in foul trouble, bro. With LeBron hurt right now, we need you. We need you in the offense, bro, because you a playmaker and you can go ahead and you get buckets, bro. Without you on the court, there is no other playmaker, bro. There is Come on, bro. Come on, bro. And that's what you seen out there, bro. Is a bunch of hero ball by Luka, dropping the buckets when he had to drop the buckets, bro. But everybody else out there was just cones, bro. What is y'all doing out there, bro? DeAndre Ayton, bro. That is, listen, I feel like with false advertisement, bro. False advertisement. I feel like that was false advertisement, bro. You went out there in the preseason, bro. You did all this offensive work out there in the preseason, bro. You was hitting jumpers. You listen, you look like mini AD out there. We ain't asking you to be AD. We like mini out there. We like what? A couple him and a couple other role players. We bring them together. We can make an AD. You feel what I'm saying? That can make up for AD. No, bro. My man went out there and gave you 10 points, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. That was not it, bro. That just was not it. 10.6 rebounds. Listen, we need you to average a double-double, bro. LeBron is not here, bro. LeBron is not here. We do not have time for you out here to be 10-6. No, we need 18-12, 18-15. We need stuff like that, bro. We need boards, bro, and we need you to be able to hold down the offense for a good 5 to 6 minutes, bro. It was a point in time in that third quarter, into the second quarter, bro. They was trying to play through DeAndre Ayton, bro, and it was not it, bro. And you could just tell, bro, Luka was like, no, bro, just give me the ball, bro, and just get out the way, bro, because you just good for nothing, bro. And listen, I don't know what Bron doing. I know we all talking about Bron retiring and Bron off into the sunset, and he not really worried about anything right now. I need him to come over here, bro, and teach DeAndre Ayton whatever Chris Bosh was doing. You've seen it. Whatever Chris Bosh was doing in the gym, whatever he was doing to improve his game, DeAndre Ayton need that. He need that right now. He need that immediately, bro. I need you to stop what you're doing. Stop messing around with Steve Nash and doing these podcasts. What's up with y'all? Stop doing this podcast. You can't have my job. You want my job? You can't have my job, bro. You are playing basketball, bro. You know what I'm saying? Go teach these young men how to play basketball right now, bro. Because the Lakers did not look it, bro. Gabe Vincent, you did not hoop like how you was hooping in preseason, bro. Like, listen, bro. False advertisement. That's what was going on. And I'm pretty sure that's how Luka felt over there. On the other end, though, the Warriors look good. I really respect the Jonathan Kuminga play. You feel what I'm saying? I know what y'all doing. Y'all got to make sure he look good. So when y'all trade him mid-season, y'all get some value for him. But still, I still appreciate putting him out there. And listen, he did his thing. 17 points, 9 rebounds, and he was really a spark plug in that third quarter, which led to the meltdown for the Lakers, bro. He was one of the reasons why they came in that third quarter and did what they did and why they ultimately won the game, bro. And then Steph Curry hit you with the night-night at the end. That was vicious. I'm not even gonna lie. He didn't even do the night-night. You feel me? He just hit the shot. Everybody was waiting for it because that was night-night. That was the dagger. That was night-night. So listen, bro. Offense was competitive, bro, but the Warriors defense was good enough to slow them down, bro. And then those role players just really got taken out, bro. They was just taking the game and they just wasn't around, bro. And we need a better effort for them. A better effort in that third quarter, bro. Definitely cannot be slacking on that third quarter, bro. JJ Redick said it in the press conference. He was like, we was a bad third quarter team last year. We a bad third quarter team in preseason, and we was a bad third quarter team tonight. So listen, they cannot do that, bro. They just really can't do that, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. But shout out to the Warriors, bro. They look good. You got Jimmy. He's really important to the offense, bro, because y'all don't understand. Without Jimmy, bro, it wasn't a lot of pressure on the line, bro. So Jimmy really gets to the line and get those free throws up, bro, and they get those calls up. And you know how that is. Once people start getting it, listen, Austin Reeves, once people start getting in foul trouble, bro, it's a wrap, bro. Once we start getting in the foul trouble, gang, it's a wrap. But those were the last 2 games from last night, bro. And I really, listen, like I said, 2 great games. Now we got some games coming up tonight that I'm looking forward to. Definitely that number 1 game. The Knicks are playing. Aren't they playing the Cavs tonight? The Knicks versus the Cavs tonight. We got the Knicks versus the Cavs, bro. 7 p.m., bro. Right after you done watching me, bro, go ahead and tap in, bro. Listen, I got the Knicks down for making a statement. I do. I just got them down for making a statement. Even though, bro, I do feel like Donovan Mitchell, he just got engaged. You feel what I'm saying? I know they probably already got the date plan. He probably want a ring to go with the other ring. You feel what I'm saying? He probably want a ring to go with the other ring. So I know he gonna come out snapping, bro. But listen, the New York Knicks is making a statement this year. They got a brand new offense, bro. It's very fast paced. Karl Anthony Towns is on my fantasy basketball team. He on my fantasy basketball team. And I think it's going down, bro. I think Karl Anthony Towns is gonna come out here. He's gonna have a 35 piece. You feel me? Jalen Brunson gonna have like a 27, 25 piece right there. You feel what I'm saying? You got OG Anunoby, he probably gonna chip in with 17. Mikal Bridges chipping with like 15, 12. You feel what I'm saying? That's the type of night I feel like they're gonna have, right? They're gonna have one of those nights, bro, where listen, New York basketball. I'm telling you, they're gonna have one of those nights right there. Like I said, I really like the offense that they got right here. It's gonna be interesting to see the matchup, how this offense is going to match up against Cavaliers defense, because you know they got the defensive player of the year over there. You know what they're doing over there. Any injuries? So tonight we don't got Garland. Obviously, Garland's out. No Strus and no DeAndre Hunter. You feel what I'm saying? So obviously, picking and second option scoring is going to be a little light. So I don't expect the Cavaliers. I expect the Cavaliers to have times in this game where their offense is going to look stagnant. It just is what it is. The New York Knicks is a defensive team. They were top 5 in defense last year. So with them being a good defensive team like that, they're going to focus a lot of energy on shutting down Donovan Mitchell and making the other guys beat them. And I don't think those other guys can beat them without Darius Garland. But we're going to see, bro, because Darius Garland and DeAndre Hunter, bro, off the bench, he probably was going to start, actually. He probably was going to start. Those are scoring. That's a lot of scoring right there. You feel what I'm saying? That's a lot of scoring, especially in places where you got D Mitch being hounded by the defense, D Mitch getting double team, triple team, you know, a lot of the focus being on him because you know what he can do. We know what Spider can do. You feel what I'm saying? So I got them down for really focusing on D Mitch. And because they focusing on D Mitch like that, no Garland and no Hunter, it's going to be a lot of pressure on Evan Mobley and the rest of those guys to go out there and score, and we'll see. We'll see how that holds up. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm not worried about Cleveland. Y'all know I'm not worried about Cleveland. This is game 1. You feel? I'm not worried about Cleveland. I do got the Knicks right here, even though the Knicks are underdogs right there. They 43% down. You feel what I'm saying? The Cavaliers are a 56% favorite in this game. But I got the I got the Knicks. I got the Knicks coming out here making a statement, and I got Cleveland's offense being a little stagnant in times, giving the Knicks enough time to get that lead. Y'all know the Knicks, bro. They don't stop, bro. They keep coming, bro. Then we got my beloved 76. That's why I got the blue tie on. We got the beloved 76ers. They're gonna play the Celtics, bro. You know the Celtics, they down JT. You got Jaylen Brown over there. You know Jaylen Brown was on Netflix, bro. You know Jaylen Brown trying to make a statement this year. So he going to make a statement. I don't think Boston's going to be terrible. I don't think they're going to be terrible without Jason Tatum. I think they're still going to be solid. You got Derek White over there. You got Pritchard over there. You AP over there, bro. You feel what I'm saying? I like Kata. Don't sleep on Kata. I like what I've seen in the preseason. But obviously, like I said with the Lakers, preseason is a whole different animal and beast. You feel what I'm saying? But we got Embiid playing tonight, bro. Embiid is playing tonight. You feel what I'm saying? We got my man Maxey. We got my dog VJ. I'm excited for the Sixers, y'all. I'm excited, bro. I'm excited. Call me crazy, but I'm excited, bro. No Paul George tonight. That's cool, bro. Do your thing, bro. Just relax, bro. We might have you, next game? I think he's coming back for the next game. He's not going to be in this game, but he'll be in the next game. You feel what I'm saying? So just take your time. Man, take the next game off if you need to take the next game off. But listen, the 76ers, I got them down for a good, dominant performance tonight. I got Embiid with a cool 27 points right here, but I got Maxey with a 30 piece right here. I got BJ with a 15 to 20 piece, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Listen, bro, it's going to be all right, bro. I like the pace of the offense, and I feel like with Embiid coming back and with these guys having a lot of time without playing with Embiid and without playing with Paul George, you feel what I'm saying? I feel like these guys have gotten their confidence where they know who. You feel what I'm saying? Except VJ, you know, VJ brand new. But they know they can hoop. They know what they can do. And they have confidence. With this newfound confidence on this team, because they know what they can do. They know they can hoop. They just need their guys. With Embiid in there, with Maxey in there, you feel what I'm saying? I feel like Embiid feel like, oh, I don't have to work that much. As far as like he trusting his teammates a lot more. Also, he also know he cooked. His knee is cooked. He also know he cooked, bro. He know he can't do as much as he want to do out there. Listen, even when he can't do as much as he want to do out there, bro, he's still solid, bro. I'm telling you, he's still at 27 this year. He's still going to average 27 this year at least. And that's not even, that's not even, we know he can go up to 30 to 32, 33. You feel what I'm saying? He could probably average 50 if he wanted to. He really liked that. You feel what I'm saying? Not no more, but he really liked that. He really was like that. So I got them having a statement win tonight, and I feel like tomorrow, bro, y'all gonna be going crazy. Y'all gonna be like, oh my God, the 76ers is back. Look at Embiid. They looking good out there. They looking healthy out there. I'm not gonna read too much into the first that we get tonight. I'm calling it. I'm stamping it that the first win that we get tonight. Put your bets in. Put your parlay in. You feel what I'm saying? But this is going to be a good start. This is a team that needs to start off good in this regular season to get some confidence, just so they know where they're going. They can't go down that road of losing like they was losing last year, and then we just like, let's just wrap it up. Because if we start losing with the guys on the team, with Embiid playing and all them, you know what I mean, everybody playing, Maxey probably playing, and then we get an injury, oh my God, the morale going to drop. The morale of the whole city going to drop. Morale going to drop, bro. Everything going to drop. But those are the two biggest matchups that I'm looking for. I also want to see what the Bucks look like out there, but they just playing the Wizards, so you know. Then we got the Pels versus the Grizz. Come on, bro. John Morant. Even though the Grizzlies, they hurt. Like everybody's hurt. Like on this injury list. Like everybody out. For the Grizz, Ty Jerome's out. Zach Edey's out. Brandon Clark's out. That's like, you mean? That's like their defense right there. They ain't got like no big men. You feel what I'm saying? But I still want to see my man Ja go out there. I think Jared Jackson's going to be playing. He's not hurt. So I like what's going on right there. I just want to see what they look like out there. And then, you know, we got to see brand new Zion. We got to see brand new Zion get out there, bro. We got to see what Jordan Poole look like over there. That's going to be fun. We got to watch out for that. We just want to see what that team look like. I just want to see what that team look like in the regular season. Because, like I said, this preseason was a lie. It was a lie. God damn it. It was a goddamn lie. But that is my time, folks. Other than that, bro, enjoy the rest of y'all night. If you watching this on replay, go ahead and watch another video, bro. Go ahead. I got tons of videos, bro. We here live every day. It's regular season now, so I'm not playing, bro. I'm not playing with y'all. I'm here every day at 6 o'clock, bro. 6 p.m. every day. Tap in around 6 o'clock every day. We in here. We talking basketball every day. Go ahead and follow us on all platforms. Oh, I usually, boom, there you go right there. Follow us on all platforms down here at the joint. Oh, wrong side. Down here at the joint. This is our, this is us right here. All platforms. Follow us. And after go ahead and check out the rest of my videos. You feel me? I got videos breaking down the NBA. I'm out here breaking it down for y'all. We here, bro. Regular season is here. Don't forget to check me out tomorrow, bro, and tell me y'all thoughts. Y'all thoughts on here. Again, if you're watching this on replay, go ahead and drop a comment, bro. I want y'all thoughts on what Luka looked like out there. I'm trying to tell y'all he MVP, bro. He MVP. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. Other than that, bro, enjoy the rest of y'all night, bro. I'm gonna get out of here.